start the video, I want to put this disclaimer out there. I am not a chef, okay? I am not a professional chef, and I am not telling y'all what kind of diet to do or what to do, or if eating keto-friendly snacks are what you're supposed to be doing, because I'm big. I can't tell the people how to do things when I'm big, okay? But I am going to tell you this. I wanted to try it out because it has 3-gram net carbs, and since it had 3-gram net carbs, I figured why not give it a go, because making keto-friendly snacks is always, can I talk? It's always so many things that need to be done and so many ingredients to buy. I just don't want to do it, so I don't end up doing it. And I'd rather eat the unhealthy way because it's easier to make. So when I seen they had a keto version and it was really easy to make, I went ahead and took advantage of trying the keto version of Duncan Hines chewy fudge brownie mix. This is going to be a fail. You're going to see why, because I kind of jacked it up from the very beginning. But let's get started. First thing you want to do is base your pan. Do not use a pan like I use. This is more for like cake. I should have used a thinner pan. But then you go ahead and you take the mix. You need to have, I think, read the directions on the box. I think it's 1/3 cup water, 2 eggs, and then you want 6 tablespoons of butter. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So you're going to first put the mix in there. I'm gently putting that mix in there, not trying to make a mess. Got my pretty little glass bowl because I'm like, okay, if you want to see it, I got to be looking pretty. Kind of look like a chef, even though I'm not, okay? So, yeah, that's all the brownie mix. The brownie mix, I believe, is coconut flour and almond flour. And look, y'all, they're chocolate chips in it. So it's made with like these real dark chocolate chips. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there's the 2 eggs. You just want to crack the eggs, get them in there. Make sure you don't have like any egg particles. Like you see one of my egg pieces came in. I was like, come on, girl, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. So I got it out the mix. I want it crunch. I want it chewy, and I want to be able to have it a little crunch, but I want that crunch coming from it being well cooked at the top, not from eggs. Okay. Then you go ahead and you put your water in, and then you put your butter in. I messed up first thing on the butter. The butter needs to be melted, guys. Don't be like me. Be better than me. And I'm using, I can't believe it's not butter, because that's what I use for my house. And you're supposed to use 6 of them. Again, it should be melted. Mine was not melted. So me mixing it and whipping it took me a little bit longer because mine was not melted, because Tina did not read the directions like Tina should have. But that's all right. The batter is still mixed very well. It wasn't like, oh my God, it's so difficult. Because I believe it's not butter. It's already really, really soft. Like seriously. And it was sitting out for a while because I wanted to make sure it was soft. Because I was like, how are you going to put the butter in there? But then if you would have read the directions, it would have said, duh, Tina, you need to make sure to melt the butter. But anyway, and I'm using the old-fashioned whisk. Is that how you say it? A whisk? Is a whisk, right? Yeah. Old-fashioned whisk. Anybody use those no more? Y'all over there using y'all expensive blenders, $300, $400, $500 blenders. I ain't got that. I got my hand and I got my whisk. That's all I got, okay? Then the Migos come out with a song. Whip it like stir fry something. Stir fry in the kitchen. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even know how it goes. But I know something about stir fry and whipping it in the kitchen. So I'm in the kitchen just whipping it, whip it good. And that batter, I ain't even gonna cap. I did taste it. And it say right on there, don't eat the batter. But yeah. I ate on the batter. I did. I ain't even gonna cap. I did. I ate on the batter. And it was actually pretty good, even though it was that. I couldn't really taste the difference between the almond flour and coconut flour and traditional flour. I think because a lot of the snacks I do eat a lot of times be the low carb option and high protein option that I can't even taste the difference anymore. As long as it made me feel like I had what I thought I had, that's all I care about these days. I care about the feeling of knowing I'm kind of normal. So yeah, you're going to go ahead and just pour it in there. They're going to be pouring it, trying to be cute, trying to do it in a little style where it's like, ooh, it's drizzling in there. I tried, y'all. I was trying to be cute. But you know how me being cute, it never works out. I'm just so awkward. Like, people don't understand. Like, I'm an awkward soul. And I just thank y'all for loving my awkwardness, because I am extremely awkward. So yeah, that's that. And then you go ahead, I'm just, trying to be cute or whatever. Then you put it in the oven. So my hand slipped and there goes my brownies. I was just checking on them and my whole hand slipped. They're not done. Some stuff still left in there, so what's left I'll let cook, but wow. So yeah, this is what I had left from my experiment with this. And it's my fault that it didn't come out like the picture whatsoever. But we're still gonna taste and try to see if it's any good. All right, so just so you guys know, this is made with it's made with almond and coconut flour, so they're gluten-free and 0 sugar added, and the net carbs is only 3. I'm gonna just take a bite of this my mistake brownie, because I ruined this brownie from the very beginning. When I didn't use melted butter, I used just putting the butter in there, but it is juicy. You guys can see. Let's taste it. Well, you want something bad. When it's hot, you blow it in your mouth. It's good. It's juicy. Yeah, it's good. These keto-friendly brownies are good. Just don't spill yours like I spilled mine. I spilled that whole thing. I don't know how I did that, but it's still good. Ugly looking and all, these brownies still slap. So, and it's chewy, y'all. So if you haven't tried the brownie mix, try it. And I should have used a smaller, like a thinner pan as well. That way it would have been less cake-like. You live and you learn, okay? But all in all, it was still okay. I'm gonna let it cool down and tell Justin it's cake and let him finish it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next Vlogmas.